Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube video. In this video we are going to unbox this thing, the Casio fx-CG50. It's got colour display over 65,000 colours, whatever that means. 16 gigabytes of flash memory, preloaded apps, presumably quite useful. USB cable included. I don't know if that charges the calculator because it runs off AAA batteries, I believe. I'm not quite sure what we're seeing a bit. That's UK's #1 calculator brand, which is Casio, permitted for all UK exams. Asterisk. I believe that for because I was researching about this calculator and whether or not it was allowed in the exam, and I saw an IB thing saying that you have to be in examination mode, whatever that means. As you can see in graph 3D. Now let's have a look at the back. A 3D graph, lovely. Picture plot for real life maths. That's interesting. Now, apparently you can put some picture and then just plot the thing. Presumably that's what engineers do. Color link, that's useful. Color graph screen for easy understanding. I think that's for inequality. Histogram, whatever that is, statistical graph. So that looks like some sort of correlation thing. And spreadsheet, a bit like Microsoft Excel, I guess. QR code. Oh yes, that's basically because this machine is not allowed to give you information or instruction because it's obviously designed for exam. Physium. Oh, by the way, I think that's got periodic table built in. So yeah, that's a barcode. Here, if you speak barcode, that may help. Permitted use references. So AQA works, CCEA works, these, they all work, I presume. Approved for those. Anyway, let's unbox this. By the way, this is retail for £139.99. So £140. minus 1p. Right, of course I don't have a knife, as you can't see. How am I going to open this? Actually, I'll use my scissors. In the box, well, it's not quite a box, but we have these. That looks like a calculator to calculator thing. It sort of looks like a headphone jack, but I don't think it is because it shouldn't output audio. That's a USB cable. By the way, for those of you who wonder, that's mini USB. Don't know if you can see. Hello? Focus. Rubbish. Anyway, that's mini USB, so it's before micro USB was a thing. This, instruction manual, some batteries. These are AAA, aren't they? Yeah, AAA from Panasonic, by the way, if you wonder. I don't know if it will be the case for other units. And Quickstart guide. We don't need that. Actually, maybe we do. That's warranty. Don't put it in the bin because it doesn't work well in the bin. We've got some disposal of waste batteries. Apparently, all electrical devices should come with something like this in all different languages. Let's have a look at read through this quick start guide. Attaching and removing a front cover. To attach the front cover, that's basically quite standard in it. Hang on, what is my camera doing? Anyway, whatever that is. Turn the calculator front side up and remove the front cover from the calculator, whatever that is. Key layout. battery level indicator. Well, I've got some IKEA batteries that I may put in the future, but these batteries come free, so why don't I use them? Well, I've got IKEA rechargeable batteries, by the way. Apparently this calculator can do all sorts of stuff. It can graph, it can do okay, I don't need that. It can graph, it can do matrices, it does imaginary number distribution. That's what this thing is. Warranty info. Didn't I throw this away? Oh, that's electrical equipment. The previous one I threw away was for battery. This is for the body. Anyway, don't need this. Might need that later. That I don't know what they do. So this is the calculator. Oh, there's a reflection. Can you see my face? Hello. I can see a camera, you can see my face. Anyway, yeah, that's my camera. It's a Sony AX53, and this video is definitely not sponsored by Sony or Casio, or Panasonic. Well, this is the body of the calculator, quite smooth. It's got these pattern. I don't know if you can see these pattern. When you change the angle, it shows differently, and it's I forgot the name for it, but it's quite a mathematical pattern. Well, technically all patterns are, and they've got these tapes. Let's peel these off. It's been a bit of a mess. Of course, you can tape. You can keep these bits of tapes later in case your calculator breaks. So let's slide it off. I noticed that it's got these blue edges, which looks quite nice. Let's turn it on. I think it's broken, doesn't work. Oh, I forgot to put the batteries. That battery cover, how to open this? Yep, like that. So let's have a look. English, Español, Deutsch, Francais, Portuguese, Italiano, Chinese. Lovely. Well, we're gonna do English. You can see this button, instead of saying equals, it says exe, which stands for execute, because you can not only do calculations but also put in other instructions for the calculator to execute. English, press exit. Where's exit? This. Oh, I see. I need to press this button. Insert display settings, dark. Can you see it? I'll make it brighter just for cameras to see, but I don't need that bright. Next, automatic power off. You can see that 10 minutes or 60 minutes. Of course, I'm going to go for 10 minutes. Backlight duration, 30 seconds. Next, battery settings. What type of battery you're putting? Alkaline batteries, or NiMH, whatever that means. I think these are alkaline, aren't they? Yes. Don't know why that option is there. Yep. Battery capacity detection. Depends on battery type. Okay, question mark. Yes, F1. Where's F1? Here. Finish. Right, lovely. We've got a main menu. Here we can run matrix, we can do statistics, we can do e-activity, we can do spreadsheet, we can do graph, we can do dynagraph, table, recursion, whatever that means, conic graphs, so slicing cones, equation, program, financial, econ4, whatever that means, link, memory, system, geometry, picture plot, 3D graph, conversion. Physium. Right, let's exit. Oh, we can't exit. I have to do one of those. Run matrix. So I think that's normal calculation. These buttons feel quite special. They're not very like the one on the fx-85. What am I on about? Hang on. The one on the most basic one. Let me show you. Yes, 85G. They don't feel like any of these, and of course size comparison, and of course I've also got the TI-84 Plus CE size comparison. Well, this thing is a bit thicker, but it takes up less space, I presume. I think they're roughly the same weight. Anyway, but these don't feel bad. Let's do some calculation. Delete. 2 plus 5, 7. Lovely. Root 2 is equal to that. Root 2 is equal to root 2. Informative. We're going to change to decimal. Well, this is quite helpful when you go shopping because you can see all the previous records you have in one page. But well, you can also achieve that on the TI, but it looks quite dodgy. And I think this one is higher resolution and it's got better anti-aliasing thing. By the way, I just set this brightness to the lowest on that one, so that's why it's quite dark, because my eyes are quite sensitive. What does jump do? No clue. I think you can jump to places. Handy. Exit. Right, let's do the answer multiplied by root 2. So it returns 2, so that works. What else can we do? Var stat. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I guess that's statistical stuff. Learn E. Where's E? I'm not quite familiar with this calculator because I just got it, but I think it's quite nice. But I can't find E. Where's E? Well, I can find. Sorry, that's the wrong button. Delete. Learn this, but then I. Or I can type e to the power of 1. Actually, this is a bit annoying. Where's e? Because I quite often use that number. Anyway, that should return 1. Lovely. And of course it does imaginary numbers, so let's try root -1. No real error. I think you have to put this in how do I do that? Menu, system, something. Display settings, power properties, language version, reset next page. Battery settings, username, doesn't matter, OS update, display. Right, I think I went to the wrong place. You see, this is confusing. That's why you should familiarize yourself with a new calculator. How do I exit? I'm stuck. Lovely. Setup. Hang on. 1, setup. There we go. Input, output, math or line. Mode comp. I think, can you do decimal or something? I don't know. That's, of course, that puts it in the bin, I believe. Frac result, func type, draw type, derivative of angle, radian, complex mode. I would like this. Lovely. Let's go back. Enter. Fantastic. What if we put it in complex, but in this mode? Hang on, shouldn't it be e to the power of half pi? I don't know, I forgot. Anyway, let's do something else. Func type, you can do a normal, you can do parametric, you can do polar. Draw type, connect or plot. Lovely. Derivative on. Right, let's differentiate something. How do I differentiate stuff? What does that do? Option. You can do all sorts of stuff. What's that? Go back. Logic. And or not. Exclusive or. Go away. I don't know what this does. Rubbish. Actually, I do know what they mean, but I'm not quite sure how to put a calculator. It requires further investigation. Quit. Uninteresting. Right, let's graph something, shall we? Menu. Graph. Let's graph y is equal to. Let's see if we can change settings. Maybe. Go back. 2x, where's x? Oh, it's got shortcut. I mean, you can put this here. Wait, hang on. There are two different x's. Can you see? There's a thick one if you use a shortcut. There's a thin one if you don't use a shortcut. I don't know what the difference is. +5, and then the next one would be. Let's try using the not shortcut x and see what we've got. Enter. I mean execute. Draw. What have I done? Delete. Yep. Draw. Or is it wrong? Oh wait, hang on. What have I done to my graph? Interesting. I think I changed something, didn't I? I am confusion. Anyway, let's go back. Graph. Well, my x is my variable in it. Okay. Interesting. Type. or is it something? Anyway, let me put in x. Enter, draw. There we go. So that shortcut doesn't work. Interesting. Exit. We can do, what else can we do? Let's do a parametric one. No, let's delete this one. X is equal to sine. Oh, I see. These shortcuts, they put in another function. So they're not input values, they're output values of other functions. Because as you can see, these are highlighted, I mean fattened, and these are fattened. So sine, where's sine? Sine t, where's t? Here. Next one is, that should be cos t. Draw a circle, lovely. So that works. Exit. Let's do a polar one. Delete. Yep. Type polar. 2 cos theta. Where's theta? Here. Lovely. And execute. Draw. Lovely. Exit. Now let's do some statistics stuff. Menu, statistics. List one sub. What does sub mean? So if, let's say I'm going to shopping, £3.99, that would be, I buy one of them, and the second thing I get is £5.69, and I have one. Next thing I get £2.99, and I get two of them. Next thing I get £1.49, and I get 6 of them, and next thing is £0.99, and I get 5 of them. Now this is helpful for shopping. Next, graph. Okay, I don't want to find correlation. Go back. Calc. 1 var. Okay, that doesn't help. Go back. 2 var. So, let me add another item, £6.99. So that would be 1. Enter. So, watch this. This, price for each item, and then that's the number of items I got for that that specific price, and 2 var, 2 variable, and if I sum x times y is 36.54. So you can use this calculator when you shop. As you show, you enter the price for one, and then you enter the number of the item, and then when you sum them, 2 var, of course. Sorry, you're above me, not in front of me. 2 var, of course. And then you go down to sum xy, that's your total price. You can log things as you put things in your trolley or basket, and you can find out which what the grand total is. And apart from that, you can also find the standard deviation of your price for single, and of course on average, where is it, bar x, but that doesn't take quantity into account, and bar y. Can I find, do I have bar xy? Oh, that doesn't help. But bar xy doesn't have much significance. Anyway, so that's the price of all. And of course, you need to go to statistics mode. And of course, buying things is statistical. Can I do matrix? What does program do? Doesn't do anything, does it? Rubbish. Catalog. Now these are all the things you can put in, I believe, from settings to values. So if you can't find something, you can go to catalog and put things in. Exit, menu, statistics, test, Z, one sample. Rubbish. Hang on, if I go back, not interested. Can I do distribution? On the advert it says you can, so let's unbox this. That's what it looks like. I think it's mini USB, is it not? Come on, focus. It's definitely not micro USB. It's just saying it's a Texas Instrument one. Unbox this. Oh, rather unbag this. So that can go there. I believe that that communicates with other calculator. That can go there. Now, capture. 1. What have I done? You can type on this thing, for example, H-E-L-L-O. No, that's Q. H-E-L-L-O. Hello. Enter. 0. Lovely. Vars. No, that's not good. Uninteresting. Anyway, I'll work the things out on my own. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Good night.